Cliff Hansen passed away on Tuesday night at the age of 97. He was in every sense a truly remarkable life. He was a man to match his mountains. Came from the shadow of the Tetons. If you've ever been there, you know that when God made the Alps, he had a couple left over, and he took the biggest ones and he put them in Wyoming. And that's where Jackson is. Times like these always draw me to words of the Bible, which reminds us to everything there's a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. So it is with all of us. Each role we play, each task we're called to perform is another time for us, another season in our lives. As it's often been said, Cliff Hansen was Wyoming through and through, a favorite son of the West, who knew and understood our Western way of life better than anyone else. He knew it because he lived it, and he lived it each and every day. Cliff Hansen lived most of his life in the Jackson Hole area, all of his life except the time that he was providing public service. He was born near the base of the Tetons, and he lived a life in which he stood as tall and as proud in his support of Wyoming as these magnificent mountains. His parents were homesteaders, and from them he learned the importance of working hard for what you believe in and always giving it your best. It was a philosophy that suited him well. Although Cliff had every reason to be proud of what he'd achieved at every stage of his life, he would always be the first to say that he could never have done it alone. Fortunately, he didn't have to, for when he returned to Jackson Hole after graduating from college, he married a very special woman, Martha. Now, I got to tell you, her dad was a little bit skeptical. He said, "This guy comes from a valley that's known as a safe harbor for horse thieves." Well, it happened, it stuck, and they started a wonderful love story that would last forever. It's an adage that love is stronger than anything that comes to us in life. Cliff and Martha will be forever great examples of that, and a story of life and love that lasted 75 years. Now this season of his life has come to an end. The season he was born has led to this season when he has died. Everyone who knew him will carry with them a special memory of his life and how the experience of knowing Cliff changed them forever, for the better. He was a great gift in our lives and the lives of people all across the country who may never have known him, but enjoyed the benefits of his labors. His great calling was to be a teacher, and he taught us all a great deal about life by how he lived his own. So much of my state bears his mark for his having passed by. He'll be greatly missed for who and what he was. He'll never be forgotten for what he accomplished during his 97 years of life. Diana and all the Enzis and our delegation send our deepest sympathy, our great appreciation, and our love to Martha and all the family. You'll be in our thoughts and prayers.